So, I literally just left the theater maybe an hour and a half ago from watching the new Dragonball Super Super Heroes movie. I got an advanced screening, not gonna tell you how, but I saw it tonight. And here is my spoiler-free review of the movie while it's still fresh in my mind. Let's go. Alright, so I'm pretty much gonna break it down with animation, plot, and ending, because I feel like the ending has to be addressed for sure. So let's start with the animation. The animation is something that I was worried about when I first saw the trailer, because a lot of people don't like change, and at first I was one of those people. I was like, oh, they changed the animation, it looks so different from the original, blah blah blah. But honestly, after sitting through the movie, it was kind of refreshing and I thoroughly enjoyed the animation. And here I was hating on it when I first saw the trailer, but I like it. Now when it comes to the plot, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really happy that they gave Piccolo so much shine in this movie. No lie, it's about 80% Piccolo. This entire movie basically revolves around Piccolo, and then everyone else is just kind of like a side character, which was really, really refreshing for a Dragon Ball movie. You really don't see Dragon Ball go this direction very often, unless it's like a filler episode where they focus on the side characters a little bit more. Other than that, it's basically the Goku show, like we all know it is. But this movie was quite refreshing in that aspect. I also really enjoyed all the comedic relief that they placed on Piccolo, because Piccolo's like this serious, tough guy that doesn't say much. But they added elements of comedy throughout the movie when it came to Piccolo that made it so enjoyable and hilarious at times. I'm not going to say anything, but when you see them, when you see these moments, you're going to think they're adorable and just hilarious. I was pleasantly surprised, to be honest. Now, we all know this movie revolves around the Red Ribbon Army, and there's a ton of spoilers out there, and that's all I'm going to say, because a lot of people don't read the spoilers, even though it's been plastered all over the internet, so I'm not going to say who the main villain is. All I'm going to say is that there's androids, Red Ribbon Army, and that's always how it's been, even back when Z was around. Red Ribbon Army was the focus of the Cell Saga, and we all know that Dr. Gero created androids. Now, Dr. Gero's long gone, super dead, but the Red Ribbon Army is still around. And you could see that in the trailer, so I don't have to spoil that for you. But I will say that, I don't know, the plot seemed a little bit rushed. Like, I feel like when it came down to the main villain wasn't in the movie as much. And a lot of people wished that this villain would come back. And now that he did, it was a little disappointing. I would have liked to have heard some dialogue maybe, or had him in action for way longer. And that same thing goes for the last scene with a certain transformation on a certain character, which we all know Gohan is going to get a transformation. Piccolo also got a transformation. It's plastered all over the posters, so that is not a spoiler as well. But I do wish that when Gohan achieved this transformation, that he would have stayed in it longer, and that the battle would have gone on a little bit longer, because once he hit that transformation, that was pretty much it. The movie was just kind of over at that point. Even during the Broly movie, when Gogeta Blue became a thing, he fought Broly for a good while, and the battle was pretty interesting, even though it was really one-sided. Now, in this movie, once Gohan achieves this transformation, there's no epic battle, there's no like back and forth, it's just over. Boom. Finito. And that kind of bugged me a little bit. I wanted to see more action out of Gohan's new form, because honestly, Piccolo's new form, Orange Piccolo, got a lot more screen time, and he got to use it a lot more than Gohan did. So that's a little bit disappointing. I did thoroughly enjoy the two new androids, Gamma 1, Gamma 2. They were pretty cool, very lighthearted, powerful, but their hearts were in the right place at the wrong place, if that makes any sense. Once you see the movie, you'll see what I'm talking about, but they were cool introductions as new characters. So yeah, I really enjoyed Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Now for the movie overall, I enjoyed the animation. The comedic relief was cool. Pan being in the movie was really, really cool. She was adorable, like you would think she would be. Not in the movie enough. Now, Goku and Vegeta, glad they only got about 10 minutes screen time because it wasn't focused on them for once. And yeah, they did a good thing by putting them off as side characters in this movie and focused on the side characters this time around pretty much, because Gohan, let's be real, became a side character a long time ago. He had so much potential back in the after the Cell Saga, and then kind of just dwindled after that. So it's nice to see them front and center. And a friend of mine said this, and I kind of agree with him. It felt like the movie was just kind of put together just to throw some Dragon Ball content out there because it's been so long since Dragon Ball Super ended. It didn't feel rushed per se, but it just felt like one of those things to where the studio wanted to get something out there since it's been so long since we've had brand new Dragon Ball content, to be honest, other than the manga. And I kind of feel his sentiment on that point. I can't say I didn't enjoy the movie. Could it have been better? Of course it could have been better. Especially the last segment of the movie. The last pretty much fourth of the movie. Pretty much the last battle was kind of disappointing and lackluster in my opinion. Could have been so much better, but it is what it is. Yeah, what are you going to do about it? Alright, without spoiling too much, I think that's going to wrap up my spoiler-free review of the Dragon Ball Super Super Hero movie. I'm going to watch it maybe a few more times, and then I'm going to give a spoiler review after this review drops. I just wanted to get my thoughts out there while they were still fresh, and the memory was still intact there in my mind after just watching the movie about an hour and a half ago or so. But yeah, once you guys see it, I want you to drop in the comments what you thought of this movie, because I feel like a lot of people aren't going to like it. Some diehard fans will find no flaws with it, which is ridiculous, because even as a diehard fan myself, it could have been a lot better. But if I were to rate it, I'd give it like a 6, to be honest. 6 out of 10. It had a lot of cool moments. Animation was better than I expected, and the Piccolo comedic relief was just awesome. Yeah, 6 out of 10. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the little bell so you're notified every time I drop a brand new video. Let me know what you thought about the movie in the comments below. And I want to hear your guys' opinions, because it's going to be very mixed, I'm guessing. Alright guys, to the next one. Peace.